The move comes after Donald Trump announced he would lift American bans on the country. The European Union has decided to lift economic sanctions on Syria, the bloc's foreign policy chief Kaja Kallas announced Tuesday evening. "We want to help the Syrian people rebuild a new, inclusive and peaceful Syria. The EU has always stood by Syrians throughout the last 14 years, and will keep doing so," Kallas wrote on X. The EU's move comes after US President Donald Trump announced last week that he would move to lift American sanctions on the country, shortly before he met Syrian interim President Ahmed al-Sharaa. Last December, Syrian rebels ousted dictator Bashar al-Assad, who brutally suppressed pro-democracy protests in 2011, triggering a civil war and sweeping international sanctions. Some leaders, including French President Emmanuel Macron, have since called for these sanctions to be lifted to support the country's economic recovery post-Assad. Syrian Foreign Minister Assad al-Shaybani said at the press conference that the EU's move demonstrates the international will to support Syria, per AFP. He added that the Syrian people today have a very important and historic opportunity to rebuild their country. The EU previously eased sanctions on Syria in February to support an inclusive political transition there, per the Council of the EU statement. Yet European officials remained cautious about the new government, led by former al-Qaeda member al-Sharaa, who has since moderated his stance. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen warned in December that the regime change in Syria offers opportunities but is not without risks. "We want to give the new leadership a real chance," German Foreign Minister Johann Wadephul said Tuesday regarding lifting sanctions. "In return, we expect inclusive politics within the country, one that involves all population and religious groups. Sanctions imposed on individuals linked to the Assad regime as well as to human rights violations will remain in place."